Hey, how you doing? Sean McGough. I haven't made any videos like this in a while because, well, I really just haven't given a damn. I make my 1 minute ones, talk about people around me, who I see, what I talk to, what I do. Hey, bunny, you out here? Bunny. I like the bunnies. I get yelled at sometimes because they make me relax my brain when I sing to the bunnies. Still, the neighbor up there yells at me. I didn't know he was throwing ice at me one day, a long time. I thought it was airplanes dropping it. I kept looking up, and the guy kept seeing ice, and I'm looking up, I'm seeing ice, and I said, holy shit, that's crazy, somebody's gonna get hurt. And then I heard voices. I said, oh my God, God's really talking to me, oh my God. I said, God, why are you trying to kill me with an airplane? And the guy said, it ain't me, it ain't God, it's me, you stupid bastard. The music's all right, but I'm trying to sleep. Will you cut it out? And I said, oh, I'm sorry. So I had to apologize. And the bunny was out, though, and the bunny ran away. He scared them away, but now it's kind of dirty, so I don't think the bunny wants to hang out anyway. Where the hell was I going with this? That wasn't the point of this. Oh, yeah, do you know me? Yeah, nice. I talk to God, heaven and hell. Name's Sean McGough. I don't like it much. Gets my nerves. Tells me he wants to do all kinds of nice things, wants me to perform for people, bring God to people. I don't want to do it in Massachusetts, honestly. I mean, my marriage sucks. It's been over for a while. My wife said we grew apart. That's all right. I asked if she'd write me a eulogy. She says, maybe the kids will. I said, that tells me all I need to know. Sometimes the devil gives me false hope, and God says, you know what? Sometimes, kid, you just got to, it is what it is. I know that's tough, right? I'm a realist. I get it. I tried to be a good dad. I knew I wasn't a great husband. It's a long story. I tried, but that's just me. I hope I'm not live here because I don't know if I want to put this. These are my therapy sessions. I come talk to God. I talk to the devil. The kid gets involved and says, let's go entertain some people. He says, I don't want to entertain nobody. I want to nuke them. You show me too much. Well, the kid don't show me nothing. People don't want to believe God and the kid are different. I call him the kid. I call everybody the kid. I got a lot of shots to the head. I can't remember nothing. I laughed like hell listening to Amendola and the other kid from the Patriots talk about how they covered each other's concussions all the years playing football. No shit, I did that in high school, and I didn't even get paid for it. Anyway, I've had a lot of shots to the head. That being said, I blew up my life to save the world. I yell at my kids all the time. If you know what I've seen and what I've tried to do, and I said, I know you don't believe me, and that's all right. I embarrass you. It took my mother my whole life to embarrass me. It took me real quick. It took me less than a week. I like efficiency. If I'm going to fuck things up, I'm going to do it right away. Bam, get it done in one fell swoop. Wham! Ain't no time to fuck around. Except my wife took her 30-something years before she finally said, you know what? I've had it. I get it. My fault. I've been like that my whole life. It's called, what the hell they call it there? I had a name for it for one of my old managers. The guy was always blowing himself up. Every time he got promoted way up and do something stupid and come back down and get promoted and then come back down. Get promoted, come back. That's me. But I knew I'd end up where he was, so why bother going up if you're just going to get knocked back down? Then you got to get back up. Fuck it. I'm no boxer. My name ain't Rocky. I don't give a flying fuck. Just nuke the whole thing. I'm good where I'm at. That's why I don't want to perform. People get to know you. I had somebody come up and say, hey, is this you on the phone? I was creeped out. I said, yeah, I hope I don't owe you any money. I'm broke. She said, no, you're funny. I said, oh, that's weird. Okay, thank you. Did you find Thomas Sowell? Who? I said, oh, I kind of went off, but I made her look up Thomas Sowell and at least read a couple of quotes from him. I think the man's a genius. I think he's a gift from God. I think he's me if I was black. Well, that didn't come out right. He's me if I was going to be born again. I'd want, it's a long story. I trust the man 93% of the time. Like I said, I listen to him a little more than God. He hates that. Anyway, he gave us a gift from God, so why wouldn't I listen to him, right? I said, hey, old man, if you're going to give us a gift and it's speaking for you or from you, for the most part, I believe, doesn't it just make sense that I would listen to him? God don't know what to say to that one. You kind of got a point there, don't you, kid? That's what I'm just saying. That's how I talk to God. There's a lot of words that go on in between, but I'm not going with all that hyperbole bullshit. I just spit it out. He can talk what he wants. Swallow a thesaurus if you want, old man, but I'm all that. Actually, he gave us the thesaurus. We're just stupid and make up our own shit that's completely retarded. That's a word that's a good one. We know what it means, but people want to get rid of it because it's sad and sensitive. No, we know what it means. Cut some people some slack. That being said, where the hell was I going with this? Oh, yeah, I'm watching the New World Order, the World Economic Forum, everybody telling us how we should and shouldn't be. I'm listening to Disney falling apart because they don't want to do it with the family. Walt Disney presented us a beautiful thing for families. Now you join the BLM and trans ideology that totally goes away from the nucleus family, which BLM said in their original postings, but nobody bothered to care or look it up, or they still believe that, oh, they're on the level. Meanwhile, they took how many billions of dollars, bought houses, and nobody cares. It's all over the place. It's all gone. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. We gotta, fuck you. I don't like none of them. I argue with BLM people all day. I says, you may be on the up and up, and you think you're doing something wonderful, but your organization is a bunch of people want to destroy the world, and if you still support them, then that's like me wearing a KKK shirt, and that's your right, but you're racist, and you have a great day. And I leave. You are. If you still support this organization, you're racist. Sorry. That's the way it is. You still support this Democrat Party, you walk with the demons. You are a devil, and you walk with devils. God bless you. Are Republicans much better? No. But they know the difference between a man and a woman. I'm trying to protect the Virgin Mary. If there's one thing I'm doing protecting the Virgin Mary is looking out for the kid, because without her, we don't have him. And you sons of guns are trying to destroy women altogether. And I got 2 daughters that I will kill you to defend. And when I say kill you, I mean the fucking world. I will nuke you. Oh, God, the devil don't want me yet. I dared people to let me meet him. The devil says, if they introduce you to me and me to you face to face, I'm going to burn them so fucking hard their ancestors will feel it for 100 years. Just think of the Kennedys. Run with the devil. See what happens. Your family pays in the long run. Rothschilds. How many suicides are in that family? All you people that want to what's the difference? You got money, you got the world, you got everything you want, but you don't have God. And you're trying to be God now. It ain't going to work out for you. You want Armenia? Nobody's talking about the Armenia genocide. Christians getting killed. I watched Boston here. We had this big thing for the Ukraine the other day. I was going to get involved. I let it go. I want to get up there. Why are you supporting the Ukraine when they're killing Christians and locking up priests and they're locking up political dissidents, anybody that might go against Zelensky? He was a criminal when Trump talked to him, according to all the Democrats, but now he's a hero? We don't even know where the money went. Half the money went to that goddamn kid who got locked up for the cryptocurrency stuff. Hundreds of millions of dollars from the Ukraine supposedly went into there, and we know it also went into the Democrat national funds. But we're still giving this guy billions of dollars, and we're going to put it up there as support, right? America, you're stupid. Why isn't the Ukraine... We have a deficit. We're borrowing money. We're printing money to pay to all these other countries. Why don't they print their own freaking money? Why don't they go into debt? Why don't they do something? It's about time America woke the hell up and started looking at itself first. Because you've gone away from God. You went away from the founding fathers. You went away from everything. Everything that created this wonderful, great nation that we have today, that I wish God would nuke right now where I'm standing. Start with me and then work your way to the rest of the fucking nation. But he says it ain't my time yet. And the devil says, I ain't dealing with you yet, mother effer. Ain't happening. That being said, I still work for the kid. Am I crazy? The VA says, yeah, but the same people who told me I'm crazy also said that very same day that if I'm feeling like a woman, I can go use the ladies' room. Who's the crazy one? Me? You tell me. Am I the crazy one? Because I don't know. My wife says, you're the crazy one. I'm a bigot because I say a man will never get pregnant. Well, I told her you can go to hell for that. Oh, well, I mean, surgically, that's a no. Man will never get pregnant without surgery. And these crazy bastards are trying to insert a womb into a man and literally try to do a pregnancy. This is the island of Dr. Moreau come to life. And you crazy bastards are all on board with it. Oh, that's wonderful. No, it isn't wonderful. It goes against everything. Everything. You sick bastard. Science is a wonderful thing until you lunatics get involved with it. These little neon robots Elon Musk is talking about in the brain, it's going to connect neurons, this and that. It's also going to be used by our government to shut off people's goddamn empathy and their neurological responses, and they're just going to be killing machines. But you go ahead, keep working on this and give it a free rein for all the government to take over. Oh, yeah, they'll give you money for your experiments, and then when they take them, they'll do just what they're doing in all these universities with their so-called gene therapy. It's really just germ warfare that they renamed. That's all they did in all these countries. Ukraine, when they first mentioned that we had all these chemical labs, everybody said no, and then they said, oh, wait a minute, yes, there are. Funded by the U.S. That story went away, didn't it? America, you're getting played. I don't give a shit no more. I'm not monetized. I will be eventually, maybe. People want to hear my stupid stories. I've been tired of talking about God. I keep telling them that. Nobody's listening, so why the fuck bother talking about you? Nobody cares. Why should I? I don't no more. I really don't. I want to sing, I want to make people laugh, and fuck them all if that don't do it. Other than that, I've given up on hope for the world. It's a sad way to feel. Then the kid gets a hold of me in the morning, and after the devil's had me at night, something happens and I see somebody, like the lady at the park I thought was homeless, and I started talking to her, and it turns out, no, she just likes to feed the birds. They didn't yell at her to get out of the park. Come to find out, she's worth millions and lives in one of those very expensive condos. Yeah, they don't say nothing to her. When she calls the police, they come right away. I told her I think that has to do with where your house is located. She goes, yeah, you might have a point. Yeah, I know I do. Because when I call the police, they don't never show up. Don't matter if I'm bleeding. Don't matter if I'm in the middle of a fight. Don't matter if I'm protecting a statue or just stop some guys from mugging a couple of old people. When you come and get me, you always get me. You don't go after the people who just did something. You say I must have done something. Well, how about I don't get involved anymore and I just let people get their asses beat now? No, I don't. I say something and I talk about God, and that makes most people walk away. But you know what? Why do I bother getting involved anymore? I keep trying to say I just want people to kill each other, and I'll watch from a distance and laugh my balls off. But then I keep getting involved. I don't know why. I wish I wouldn't. Keep telling myself to stop. Cut it out. It's not my business. Let them die. Let him die. You know he's going to, but then I distract people. I feel what's going to happen to you if I don't stop you. I would stop and say hello. Something. I've tested it a couple of times. Most of the time, it's nothing serious. They just fall down and I laugh. Sorry, should have stopped you a little bit longer and said hello. Nah, it sounds crazy, I know, but it's little things I do during my day to watch and see how things work out. I walk like a science experiment. It's crazy. I know I might be crazy. VA says I am. Everyone says I am, except for the kid. Yeah, my dad says you're all right, so I think you're all right. Yeah. Sometimes I just listen. What to tell you, American? I think you're fucked. I pray for nukes every morning. I was about to take a nap. God says, don't do that. Don't do that. So I didn't. Just spent my whole break sitting here talking to you assholes. Why? I have no idea. I'd love to be able to talk to the whole world. Have them all cheer and laugh. Just for 10 minutes to smile and be one. But then it goes back to shit again. That hurts. That hurts so much. I remember Live Aid. How everyone said, yay, let's help the world. And everybody was so happy. And it goes away so quick. What are you going to do? Fame is fleeting. Change is forever. That's why I'd love the world to check out Dr. Thomas Sowell and maybe change America. I can make you laugh. But even nobody remembers Don Rickles. It's a damn shame. Red Fox, nobody ever heard of him. Oh, hell. Even some of the greats who aren't that long gone. John Candy who? How do you not know who these people are? Paul Revere. They remember Paul Revere. Everyone made a big deal about Paul Revere because he was the celebrity. Nobody remembers Dawes. Dawes actually went a little further, did a little more. He busted his balls. Nobody remembers Dawes. I don't mind being Dawes. It all worked out. But I guess more or less I'm just going to be more like Hee-Haw instead of Dawes. It is what it is, world. My name's Sean McGough. I thought if maybe I could change the world, at least America. Get them all to understand Dr. Thomas Sowell. How we feel, Sowell, Sowell, S-O-W-E-L-L. Whatever my accent says. Just change the world just a little bit, the whole world. Just check out how a real American, a true American, he grew up hard. He grew up with this stuff. He grew up with all of this. The man's still alive. You can check it out with him. You listen to Joe Biden. He didn't grow up working. I drove a truck. I did this. Dude, you're in Congress at 29. Shut up. You didn't do dick. You joined the doles. You put your head in the trough, and you never took it out. You've been dirty ever since. Look at how much money you got. Whoever read one of your books, if you have a book. Oh, my God, please. Robin Williams called you out more than 10 years ago. George Carlin, he called you out. All the greats. And Carlin was a left-wing nut job. Except what everyone he talked about was literally on the left wing. He didn't know he was really a conservative if he ever bothered to frickin' really look into politics. But nah, he skimmed, he hemmed and he hawed. Hemmed and he hawed. Every damn comedian should check out Thomas Sowell and pick up the game a little bit. Go from where people he talks about. Then maybe you'll learn real American history. Then you won't be sounding like a fucking moron when you're talking. That's what bugs me when I go to a comedy show. I don't heckle to be funny. I heckle so you get your fucking facts right. You're not trying to be funny about it, but hey, how about this and how about that and how about this and how about that and how about this? Is this your show? It will be in a minute if you let me keep going. I'm just saying, get your shit together. My comedian for God. That's what I say. Do I want to spread it out? Not really. Yes, no, I don't know. What I like to do is give the world a shot first. Just a shot. Without firing a shot. A Marine trying to save the world without blowing stuff up. I know that ain't like me. I like turmoil. I like explosions. I like setting shit straight the right way. Nah, I would have ended the way it was if I was there. In charge, anyway. Sam Kinison was right when he told Rodney Dangerfield all that shit and back to school. How Mr. Heenan put it, too. We ain't doing it was a tie. Anyway, that being said, where the hell was I going with this? Little help here, kid, huh? Oh, yeah. My name's Sean McGough. I think I have a good idea. Thomas Sowell. S-O-W-E-L. One Marine to another, trying to pump him up. Will you help me? I'm not asking much. I say I'm a guardian angel. My advice can't hurt you. All it can do is make you a little smarter. Make you appreciate America that much more. Maybe, just maybe, change the score. And we put God back on top again. At least a little better than 51-49. I don't like that. Can you work with me, or am I just blowing smoke? The devil wouldn't help me out. I guess God says we're on our own. I think that came quite right, old man. Do we walk alone? Is that what you believe? I used to. Well, nah, I never believed that. Just didn't like what I walked with. Or who. Most time it was me I didn't like. Does that make any sense? Yeah. God bless America.